Hey YouTube, Dave here again, coming with a sort of a rare weekend video. I just want to give you a quick update as to what my plans are for the next week coming up. So this past week was fully dedicated to the Starfinder role-playing game, a game that I finally got a chance to start running and just want to get more and more into because I really enjoy it. However, this week coming up is going to be kind of busy for me because this is the week that I'm getting ready for HalCon. So HalCon is the Halifax comic and gaming cosplay convention that's going on from August 26th through the 28th. There are still tickets available for Friday and Sunday, if I remember correctly at this point in time. Saturday's completely sold out. Weekend passes are completely sold out, but there are still some tickets available if you're interested in going. So there were some changes. I guess I'll just get this out of the way first. There were some changes to the guest lineup. So Tricia Helfer, who I think she was on Battlestar Galactica. I'm not as familiar with that, unfortunately, but unfortunately she had to cancel. So she will not be appearing at all over the course of the weekend. However, something that I think is kind of cool, and someone that I would love a chance to get to meet, but I don't know if the finances and the time is going to line up for it. But Anthony Head, or Anthony Stewart Head, is going to be there for as far as I know, the entire weekend. So that is really, really awesome. For me, Anthony Stewart Head is remembered as Giles the Watcher from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show. And even though I think that show kind of went off the rails after season 3, I still loved the Giles character, so I have the first 3 seasons on DVD, and it would be awesome to get a chance to meet him. So we'll see sort of how that goes. So the days leading up to the convention, I guess I'm going to be doing something of a video journal of my preparations and the things that I'm doing. I'll go over some of the stuff that I'll be, kind of getting ready, including doing some large, 1-inch scale hand-drawn maps for the Skittershot adventure. I was going to use one of the existing ships maps that I have, but they just don't line up well enough for me to use them. So I'm going to be doing a hand-drawn map, which is probably going to look awful, but it'll do the trick, and I'll do a video sort of my progress with that. I'm also going to be running some D&D adventures. They are not going to be D&D Adventurers League, because honestly I'm not a big fan of Adventurers League anymore. I really don't like the changes, and I've got a couple homebrew games that I'm going to be running, and I've got pre-made characters that I'm making for that. The adventure for the first, I'm running the Saturday game in the inclusive room for individuals that have sensory considerations, like if they get overwhelmed by people moving around them, sort of thing, or the sounds, or stuff like that. So I'll be running a game in that room for first level characters. It's called Larceny in Baldur's Gate, and it was the adventure that I actually designed for Autism Nova Scotia when I ran with them back in the spring. So I'll be running that. I have all the pre-gen characters made for that one, but I may go back and make just a few more. We'll see how it goes, but I'll show some of them off anyway. And my Eye of the Titan adventure, I am also going to be doing some pre-gen characters for that. They're going to be 8th level characters, so I'll show the process of making maybe a couple of those and going from there, as well as making some maps for that as well. On Wednesday, I have I started back up with Autism Nova Scotia again. So the first session for that was a couple weeks ago, and on Wednesday I'm actually got my second session with them, which will be the first one where I'm running the adventure that I have planned. And the adventure that I'm running there is going to be the one that I have done for first edition AD&D, just converted to 5th edition. So so I'm looking forward to doing that as well. Thursday night, we have our walkthrough of the convention center, which is mandatory for all volunteers. So I will be going to that. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'll be at the convention. So I don't know what the rules are for video cameras and with just people around. So I don't know how much I can actually do, like, shots of, like, the wider conventions as a whole. But I will try to get video of the vendors tables if I can, and just kind of show off some of the stuff there. I'll be getting my YouTube ad revenue shortly before I go, so I'm hoping to have like $100 cash on me, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up something cool. We'll see how that goes. At the end of each night, what I'm hoping to do, and the thing that probably will fall away the quickest and probably won't be done, but each night I'm hoping to do just a quick recap of what I did during the day, as just like talking to the camera sort of thing, or having like a little setup and just doing like a video on it. The issues with that is that, like Friday in particular, I'm running two back-to-back gaming sessions for two different systems, and it's going from 4 p.m. until midnight of running stuff. So if I feel up to it, I'll do a quick video on that when I get home. If not, then I might hold off and just do sort of a recap of the whole weekend come the following Monday. So we'll see how that goes. That part's sort of up in the air. But anyway, over the course of the next few days, I'll be doing sort of a journal of my preparations for the convention, as well as at least one video kind of showing off some of the convention. Again, I don't know how much I can do with privacy issues and things like that. But I'll see what I can do there, and at the very least I will have a full video recap on Monday following, or I might be able to get some individual videos in between the days. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, for all your support. For those who are going to be attending HalCon, I hope to see you there. I'll be spending a lot of my time on the top floor, which is where all the gaming stuff is being run. But if I'm not there, I'll probably be in the vendors room, down in the bottom level, and hanging out around some of the stores there. Probably Giant Robot, their booth more than anybody else's, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you guys again. Hope to see some of you there, and for those who can't, I'll see you next time. Take care.